Haha, it's already going. Right. And here's my Morris engine. This one I did a head gasket quick change the other day. And it has finally, it didn't blow up or anything like that. I bet it could have gone 1100 on the side there. It could have gone a bit longer, but I decided to buy a new one as an old one. To rebuild it all myself would cost me more than buying a new one. How crazy is that, eh? Absolutely mad. And there's my distributor. There's an engine, bits of engine, the sump. It's a bit oily because the rocker cover gasket weren't too good. You can see it's been leaking all around it. But I weren't too worried about it because I knew it was coming out at some point. This is my gearbox that I rebuilt. I put a new first, second and reverse. And just to be a pain in the bleep bleep, the third gear's playing up. So I've got a new third gear to go in it. So that should be fun to do. I'll make another video on that, explaining how it all works. The clutch on this I had to change about 3 months ago, so that's going in the new engine. So is that little tap, need that for me heater. Good little thing. I had to strip it all down. I filled it full of high temp grease, and it's not leaking. I will change my manifolds because I've got this thing on it, and I've got one that hasn't got that. Same carburetor's going on, same setup for the air filter. This is my mate's crane. That didn't half make life a little easy, look. 2 ton right in, 1.5, 1 ton, which is what I got it on, and half a ton. So I can leave that dangling and take it to little tiny pieces. Yeah. And I took the front grille off and the radiator because there's a fin in there that goes across the front, and it's been rattling for months. I've got new bumpers to go on, so I might get them out later. But on here, see the cable tie? They're rattling a bit. See? So something needs to be done about that. So used to drive me mad to be ticking over in traffic here. That bleeding thing rattling. You see I put a cable tie around it. That helped. And that's it. And I noticed on here my bottom pulley's had it. See the rust around it? And it's moving without the engine move. So I'll have to get another one of those. The bottom hose has got a split in it and all, so I've got another one of those. Dynamo, that's alright. That seems to be working alright. Plugs, I might keep them. But, I know they're good. And that's the front end, all covered in dirt. I will clean that up though. Got the engine off Bull Mastiff, so I don't know what they're like. Should be fun. 950 quid. It better be. No hassle to me at all. Because I think I'll blow the head gasket, blow me lid like this one does, with the head gasket, on a regular basis. But lately it's been going alright. Now I noticed my engine mountings are knackered as well. Yeah, I'll show you them. Oh no, they don't look sad. Poor little girl. Anyway, that's supposed to be stuck on there. And that's not right. So I have to get a new one of those. And this one, well, I don't know what really happened to this one, but I haven't undone that. It's come undone that. so can't be trusted. I put twin horns on this one a while ago. They work well. I think they were only about 6-7 quid for them. And that was the most expensive. Over £200 for that. My one, well, I nursed it and my electric fuel pump. That is a slightly more modern one that doesn't have points. Because the other one was giving me trouble with points and I got a bit upset and I bought that. Because the one with points is twice the price. Anyway, that's about it. That bit of wood's coming off. I put that on for something, I can't remember what for. That's my exhaust. Slightly blowing like they all do. These have got to be the worst fitting out. They're absolutely nightmare. Because these are the things that are holding it on. You can see I've got sealant all over it. And there's the other half. Yeah. Well, that's about it really. I put that on to try and get my heat to work better. Don't bother. And that's about it. It's got me cut out there for the charging. Poor little thing, it looks sad without its engine. But I shall clean all this up. These. I might even do a quick blow over, I'm not sure yet. Means more work. That conked out on me the other day, plug lead. Misfiring, I thought I'd blow my head gasket again, but I didn't, it was a plug lead. Shock absorbers. Like 60 years old, they're over 60 years old. Because even though this is A-Reg, it's 1957. Yeah. And that is a must. Pulling off photos, they're only a few pennies, and it's well worth it, keeps your car tidy. You see I've had to do a bit of welding up in here and there. Yeah. That all had to be done in here. It's a massive amount of welding went on there. And quite a bit on the chassis down here. Along there. And along here. Been done a bad job. It's got a bit of underseal on it. You can see where the welding is. Not bad. I've changed all the fuel, the brake lines to copper. A lot less hassle. We'll switch that. That's original. Wiring looks a bit iffy. I might do that while I got it all off. Just the wiring for the lights. Great, isn't it? It's just 60 years old as well. Yeah, I think some tidying up is required here. But we'll get to that eventually. I use it nearly every day. You can see my wings are not that good. They're over £200 a piece now. Quite a lot of money. They're pretty solid though. I had them off one to clean them up and painted them, but you can see it needs, the whole front end needs doing. She's pretty good, she's not a bad nick. The old girl. I try and keep on top of it. Well, that's my little car. She's not bad. I've done this door finally. Got some finger marks on it, don't worry about it. And this one I haven't done. Rust. That's great, that is, that works really well, but I haven't done the card yet. It's the brakes. I had to put a new cylinder in there the other day as well. Because they don't put them in weird places. That's the brake cylinder on the mice. Brake pedals, and no carpets in there because I had to put a new windscreen in. And I cleaned all this up and done it all, and it's still leaking it. Still bloody leaking. And that's my layout. And my famous peg to hold the choke out for me. Works really well. Oh dear, hang on, I dropped it. Right, little peg to hold the thing. They're hard to find, decent ones of those. Heater, on, off, that's it. That's a switch at the bottom. Speedo, done a few miles there, not many. Yeah, that's about it really. Seats are not bad, though. We've made and recovered the covers on there. Made and covered it, you can see they're not brilliant, but I'm quite happy. This one, oh dear. I made this bit here too narrow and it's split. My fault. And that one's just wear and tear. Putting fishing rods and stuff on there. I'll have to make a couple of new ones. And this is imitation leather. And it's not very good. I got it from a sewing shop up the road. And the carpets are a bit tired in it. But once I get this windscreen done, pardon me, I'll put a new carpet in and do it up a bit better. But it goes alright. Reliable old bus, and you've got them. Because when this was new, you had those on, and they don't flash, they just come on and pop out. So those people driving along see one of these cars with no thingy on, indicators, like that, look down the side because they're normally down there, as I can see. Got a bit of rust there, but that's not a problem. I've got new ones. That's my trailer for flying my aeroplanes. Hitch I made. It's been on there, what, 10, 15 years now. Still working well. Yeah, that's original. That's going to be changed at some point. And that's about it really. There's not many 4 doors around. The wing down there, they all go there. It's because they used to set mud in there, jam mud up in there. But this one won't. There's no holes in it, as you can see. But this one, I welded up all the way down there, but I didn't finish it properly. And this door needs doing. There's a bit of rust on the bottom. This one you can see is on the way out. Underneath there, well, it's not worth looking. There ain't a lot, and you can see the seals are nearly gone. But they have gone. I've got new ones though. 70 odd quid just for 2 front doors. But never mind. Wipers. One day I'll get some 8-inch on there because I think they're a bit too long. And that's it. Really. There's 3rd gear to go in that. That poor thing is going to be retired. It's going to go back to a bull mastiff, be rebuilt, and somebody else will have it. Bit beat up. That wasn't me, that's how it was when I got it. I suppose every dent tells a story, eh? As you can see, if you look in there, you see all that white stuff. That shouldn't be in an engine, that gooey. Oh, there, yuck. That shows your engine's worn. And we know the pistons are slopping about because I've made other films. These went on me, so I had to replace them. But the new engine will have new ones anyway, so I'm not worried about that. That's the throttle. Choke pitch in there. And the throttle's on there. All should be 42 horsepower when it's done. I don't think it was doing that when it was running. But that's it, I'm afraid, gents. When I strip the gearbox, I'll make a bit of a video. But I put some on there about stripping these things down. They're easy to do. I haven't done any rebuilding them because it's cheaper to buy a new one. How crazy is this world today? mad. But there you are. Yeah. That's it really. A little pipe sticking in it. There was always on these car bikes. There's a bit of pipe sticks out there. I don't know why it's I think it's for servos. Mine ain't that new. Too old for that. Little distributor, I've got to use that again. It's a brand new starter that blew on me about 6 months ago. Anyway, I'm going to have to put this on the floor and take that starter off and pick it up again. Right, that's it. I shall talk to you again. Bye.